Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed my last video about the pros and cons of working at a large company versus a startup. I wanted to take this video to introduce you to my newest series. This series is all about being a woman in tech. I'm sure this is one of 1,000 women in tech videos or series that you have heard of or been a part of, but I really want to conduct things a little bit differently in this case. I feel like a lot of the time, those kinds of panels are focused on, just kind of women empowerment and general advice, all of which is absolutely amazing. But a lot of the times we don't get the forum to just talk about the experiences we've had in a real and unfiltered way. And granted, there are always going to be some things that we can't share because we're afraid of retaliation, because we're afraid that it might impact us later on in our careers, because maybe we still work with some of those people that have caused some of these experiences for us. But I wanted to give a platform for women who have gone through some pretty awful things as a woman in tech to share what they've been through. So how this works is that I sent a series of pretty intense questions for the women who wanted to be part of this series to choose from. And I'll read you some examples here. I have a pretty long list on my phone of all of the options I gave people because I really wanted to make this as open and kind of unbound as possible. And these questions are just a starting point. These conversations are going to go in a lot of places, but some of the questions revolve around appearance. For example, have you ever put on an outfit to go to work or a work event and then changed your mind at the last second because you were worried about the attention you'd get? Or do you purposely alter the way you dress to be looser or less flattering, more dull at work? How about makeup? Do you tone it down? Or career questions like, do you feel like your opinion counts less than that of your male counterparts at work? Do they talk over you or treat you like you don't know what you're talking about? Do men talk down to you? If you disagreed with a key male leader, would you have to work harder to prove your point than a male counterpart would? Do you generally feel like you have to work harder just to be taken seriously? Maybe some diversity questions like, have you ever felt like you've been given an opportunity as a woman in tech because you're the token woman in tech? Do you feel like being a woman in tech means that your achievements should be recognized at different levels than men in tech? And, other really open questions. And I really want to invite these women to tell their stories. Funny enough, a good number of women have responded to my question saying, honestly, I haven't experienced any of this. I know lots of colleagues, friends who have gone through the same thing. I personally have not. And that made me really happy because that means that we've really evolved as a society. And I really hope we continue to move in a positive direction. Unfortunately, there were still a large amount of women who responded in a not so positive way, who said, some of them even said, I am so scarred by the things that I've gone through at work that I don't even feel comfortable talking about it in video because I'm still processing. And to women like that, I want this video series to be proof to you that you are not alone. These things are not happening to you because you're in any way inferior, not as good at your job, dumb, or any of the other things that people might make you believe because of the way they treat you. I want you to see that all of these women are experiencing the things that you do, and it has absolutely nothing to do with you or your abilities. So as we go through this series, if you want to participate yourself, if watching this inspires you and you want to reach out and be a part of this series as well, please reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm always looking for more perspective. And I really hope that what you get out of this series is a refreshed perspective about you, your abilities, your career track, and hopefully some pretty good advice about how to deal with the things that we've all dealt with and learned from. All right, see you soon.